Hey everyone, welcome to SlapSticks Hockey Blog, Volume 4. Got a lot to touch on today, so I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as I can. First was requested by Kane88. He wanted me to talk about my thoughts on the whole Sean Avery situation, even though it's outdated. I wasn't doing these back then, so I'm going to talk about it now. Sean Avery is a clown. He's a detriment to the game, and if I had any sort of say in the NHL, he'd never step foot on an NHL ice again. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, he can't control himself, but when he plays, he's a great player. And here's what I say to that. He is a good third liner at best. He doesn't have the skill, in my opinion, to be a second or a first liner. Now, that being said, who is willing to put up with all this crap for a third liner? You're better off just doing away without him. Look at how the Dallas Stars are doing. Avery plays, they tank. He leaves, they're winning. Anyone else notice they're in the playoff race again? Everyone had written them off a few months ago. But I'm just gonna say that I don't feel bad at all for Avery. I think he got off light, and now that he's gone, I'm glad. Brian Burke will probably sign him just because, well, we all know Brian Burke, which then I get to see him an hour away from me. That'd suck. But yeah, anyways, Sean Avery, he's a goof, he's a clown. NHL's better off without him. Let's hope he doesn't coming back. Now, as for this week's topics, first thing I want to touch on was the Florida Panthers. And I'm actually going to be on a positive note here. Has anyone else in the NHL noticed that they have the best record in the month of January behind the San Jose Sharks? Yeah, the Florida Panthers are winning. I didn't see this coming at the beginning of the year. I certainly didn't see this coming amidst all the Jay Bouwmeester trade rumors. And when you look at their lineup, they don't look overly impressive. Like, when your top players are Jay Bouwmeester and Nathan Horton, your chances aren't good. But where they're winning is their depth guys. Their defense is solid at the back. Even Brian McCabe's playing good. You know your team's hot when Brian McCabe is playing good. The young guys like Michael Frolik, Gregory Campbell, they're stepping up. They're playing the way they should. They're carrying this team on their shoulders, which is very surprising for young guys to do this in the midst of a playoff race, but good on them. Now to a bad subject. Phoenix Coyotes. Now, Gary Bettman continues to frustrate me, thinking that the NHL will thrive in these southern desert-like markets. And in all honesty, I want them to succeed there, because for the NHL and hockey as a game to grow, it needs to expand out to these markets. Phoenix is not one of them. They have a young, exciting team who is very entertaining to watch, and they still can't draw fans. That's pathetic. Like, when you think about it, they're winning. They're fun, they're growing, they're going to have a solid future, and if they can't draw fans out now, that's bad. That is not a good sign at all. Same with the Nashville Predators. They thought it would work. They kind of won, kind of got a bit of attendance, and then right back down in the tank. I know a lot of people are saying, well, bring them back to Quebec City and Winnipeg. Well, no, that's not a good idea. As badly as I would love to see that, it's not a good idea. They've tried it. The fan base just wasn't there. Yeah, the fans who go are very dedicated, but there's not enough of them. Like, the NHL is a business. That's what people forget. For teams to succeed, they have to make money. Winnipeg and Quebec City just didn't cut it. And Winnipeg, their whole brand new arena, isn't big enough to suit an NHL team, so I don't know why people keep bringing that up. But I like the idea of Las Vegas. You'll get a lot more casual fans there, and you'll hook a lot more fans to come to the game, because you get all the people who go there just for a trip. Oh, okay, well, we're done at the casino, we're going to the casino later tonight, whatever. What are we going to do? Oh, I think, the Las Vegas so-and-sos are playing tonight. Oh, let's go check it out. There, new hockey fans drawn in when they go home. If they're from Florida or whatever, hey, maybe they start watching the Lightning, the Panthers. It could expand. As for where else they'd put another team if Nashville were to move, I don't know. My point is, these southern markets aren't working. Bettman, figure it out. Not complicated. And another thing, too, probably the most humorous point of the week for me is the Toronto Maple Leafs. Everyone was riding Jason Blake and Nick Antropov for playing terribly, which they were, and all of a sudden, they're hot again. Antropov scored in the past couple of games. Blake's been tearing the league a new asshole. Why? Why are they doing this? Well, all of a sudden, because Brian Burke went out and said in public, we're not trading anyone unless we get fair value in return. So Antropov and Blake, they go, wait, you're not going to move us unless we get better and you get more for us? Oh, gold. goal, 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 goal. So now they're playing good in the hopes of getting out of Toronto. I love it. That is just players. These players are so fed up with the media and all the attention, all the negativity in Toronto. They're playing good to get out. I just thought that was great. And another good thing in the NHL right now, the West playoff race. Now, if you guys haven't been paying attention, the 5th place team through the 11th place team is only separated by 3 points. This is going to be the most entertaining final drive you will see in recent memory. You still got teams like the usual suspects who will be in there, Anaheim, Vancouver, but then you got the guys who people had written off at the beginning of the year, like Columbus and Dallas. They're in this race. This is good. This is going to be fun. Just wanted to point that out because I don't think a lot of people noticed it. But very good thing. Now I'm going to quickly go to SlapSticks Heroes and Zeros of the Week. My first heroes, the Florida Panthers. Like I touched on earlier, they've been tearing it up. They've been winning. They're actually drawing fans. They might make the playoffs. I just hope for the sake of the franchise they don't trade Jay Bouwmeester. But who knows. My second hero, Alexander Ovechkin. So after that amazing performance he put on at the All-Star game last year, he goes up and scores I think it was 5 goals and a couple assists this week. This guy just continues to score. Another hat trick today. It's just ridiculous and incredibly fun to watch this guy. I can't say enough good things about him. So he is a hero. Now on to my zeros. Tyler Kennedy of the Pittsburgh Penguins. I don't know if any of you saw the Leafs-Pens game last night, but when Luke Schenn laid that clean, and I'm underlining clean, hit on Evgeny Malkin, that should have been the play right there. You know, the game goes on. But no, Penguins run a line change. Tyler Kennedy comes over the bench and goes right at Schenn. Okay, well, what's the point of that? It was a clean hit. Malkin didn't seem upset about it. No one else seemed upset about it. But Tyler Kennedy comes off the bench to fight Schenn. Now, one of the Penguins' plugs is in the box. No loss to them. But the Leafs' arguably best defense last night is in the box. So I really don't like that situation. The NHL's got to look at that. If there's a clean hit thrown and a fight starts because of it, automatic 10-minute misconduct to the guy that started it. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the instigator rule, but in a situation like that, that has to be called or it won't stop. And my other zero, Roberto Luongo of the Vancouver Canucks. Now this has kind of went topsy-turvy of the way everyone thought it would. Luongo's out, oh god, they're screwed, we're going to lose, we're terrible, oh no, this guy is falling. He leaves, they win. They bring in Jason LaBarbera. Sanford was playing decent for a bit, but they were doing all right. And now Luongo comes back like, now we can keep winning. It's going to be great. And he is tanking. I can't entirely blame Luongo. The team on a whole has been playing pretty badly, but he definitely has to step it up. I don't know what else to say. He's supposed to be a premier goalie in the NHL, and he's just not playing like it. And my final zero, I am so happy I get to say this one. Mats Sundin. The savior has arrived. No, he hasn't. Just like I said he wouldn't. He's got 3 points in 8 games, and they have 1 win with him in the lineup. Did anyone else here see this coming other than me? It's just me. Oh well, I'm just happy. He's tanking. I couldn't be happier about that. And on a good note, though, forgot to mention, Peter Forsberg says he will not attempt an NHL comeback this year. Thank God. So thanks for tuning in to SlapSticks Blog Volume 4. Make sure you check out CloutsnChara.com as always. And thanks for tuning in.